Parts in the function of a microscope. So this might be a little rehash of living environment. So we're going to be looking at compound microscopes, and they use two lenses. Light passes through a sample, which creates an image. The image is passed through an objective lens first, and then an eyepiece before reaching your eye. So the light from the bottom, you see it comes right back up to your eye. The two lenses work together to magnify the image so that it appears to be larger to your eye, and you can see smaller things. There are several parts to a microscope, each having a specific function and purpose. Let's look at the parts of the microscope and how they're used. So first off, you have the eyepiece way up here. It has the ocular lens, and it's where you view the object. And then you have this right here. That's the body tube. That's just to help magnify what you're looking for. All right, and right here it says there should be a third one right over there usually, but it's a revolving nose piece. It rotates to change between the different objective lenses, making it more less or more defined. Those objective lenses, there's 3 or 4 different lens choices, which range from 4 times to 40 times. The lowest or the shortest is 4 times, medium is 10, and high is 40, the longest. This lens is closest to the specimen, and it gives you a bigger point of view in a smaller field. So the stage holds the slide and has a window that allows the light to pass through so that you can see. The diaphragm, that's what it is on. It turns to adjust the amount of light that passes through the specimen. So the more open, the more light, the less open, the less light. And the arm right here, this is how you're supposed to hold it. This allows the user to hold the microscope securely. It's also, when you're traveling with it, that's where you're supposed to grab onto, not this part right here. The base supports the microscope, so you would hold it by the arm and your hand under the base when you move it. Stage clips, these hold the slides in place on the stage for viewing. The light source is underneath right here, shines the light upward through the specimen and into the lens. So you have a fine adjustment, which is down here. It fine-tunes the focus and used with all objective lenses. Whereas you have up here the coarse adjustment. So this one is like fine-tuning it, and then the coarse is just to get it so that you can see it, and then you're going to clear it up with the fine. So the coarse moves the stage up and down slowly, or you could possibly break the specimen slide. And it's used only with low and medium objective lens. I've seen some people with the high objective lens move it, and that crushes the slide. That would be bad. So calculating it. So the objective lens up top, down below, you got 4 times. You see the eyepiece. The eyepiece is 10 all the way. So 4 times, 10 times, so that's 40 times the magnification. This is 100 times the magnification. This is 400 times the magnification. So always carry the microscope by the arm and the base. Always start viewing the specimen on the lowest power. Adjust the diaphragm to ensure the light is passing through the specimen. Clean the lens with lens paper only, and we do have that. Return the objective lens to low power when finished. Ensure that the slides are removed from the microscope and the cord is wrapped around the microscope. Always place a dust cover over the microscope and always lower the stage before putting the microscope away. Keep the microscope clean. Keep it covered when not in use. Do not use the coarse adjustment knob with the high power objective lens. You could break the slide. That's what I told you before. Don't put the specimen directly on the microscope stage. Always use the prepared slide. Don't touch the lens with your hands or any other object. You could cause fingerprints or something to get it smudgy. And we're going to practice. Okay, so let's see if you can figure out what's what. So looking at this, right here, the whole thing. This is your body tube. That's the thing I was talking about. And then we're looking at the thing that turns. That's the nose piece. And then we're looking at this one. This one's the smaller one. So that one's going to be the low power. A little bit bigger, medium. the longest one. That's the one, remember, you don't want to move. That's your high power. And then you have these two metal things right here, which are the stage clips. Then underneath, that's the diaphragm right there. It turns, remember, allows light to come through. Right here, that's your light source. Number 9, so if this is the body tube, that's the eyepiece. That's where you put your eye to look through. Right here, that thing goes along the back. Some of them are curved more like is your arm. 11, that's the stage, where your stage clips are put on, where the slide is put in. 12, this is your course adjustment. It's that big knob. That's where you go up and down, and you just get it so that it focuses. And then to fine tune your focus, you use your fine adjustment. And last but not least is the base. So remember, when you are holding it, hand under the base, arm holding the arm, your hand holding the arm, and you can walk with it. All right, so that's it for today. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll see you in class.